Hi, welcome to FarrOwt Reads. Today we're going to be doing, for November, some spirit animal messages. I'm quite excited. I got a new animal deck from one of my friends, but they're actually kind of cool and they worked well with some of my other cards, so I hope you like it. Let's check out your messages. This is for November. And let's start with the rock. I'm just going to dive right in. I get chatty, so trying to just get into this. We have this lovely green stone. I can't see it that well. There we go. I was blocking it. Try to get a better. I have the shamanic drums going. I'm hoping that will help you choose. Just think about what animal spirit, what messages are coming to you. What do you need guidance on this month for November? Sorry, you get that for pile 3. This is a hematite. It's very small. I used to wear this all the time. A good protection stone. Give another few seconds. And if you're ready, I guess I'll go ahead and just go ahead and get into it. Kind of winging it right now. I'm biting on my time, so I'm going to put piles 3 and 2 to the side. I hope you're doing well today. Looking forward to the holidays. We're in Mercury retrograde right now. Scorpio season, full moon. The beaver moon's coming up in Taurus. So just a heads up if you want to set an intent, because Taurus does not like change, and we're coming through some major changes in this Scorpio season. But with that full moon in Taurus this time around, whatever your intentions are, these are going to be permanent changes. So I wanted to give you a heads up on that if you care to know. Okay, so for pile 1, if you chose this pile, okay, we got your situation. What's going on? And the likely outcome. Okay, friend, you got 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. So what I'm getting here is, in the 6 of Wands, you got a group of the crows down here, and you got this other crow surrounded by the sunlight. I want to call these olive leaves. I believe they're fig leaves. How come I can't? It's so obvious too. You know it. If you know it, then take it if it resonates. However, getting to the direct message that I saw immediately is that it's you has the light. You're in the light shining, which means, and you got the like a group of people admiring you. There was something that you have done that you're being admired for right now, and it shows with the 8 of Pentacles. The crow is meticulously carving out and making sure that he's carving out his pentagram, his star in the coin. So he's bringing it. This is hard work. You're doing something in real time, investing your time and energy, and you're being admired for it. Whatever area, whether it's a sport, it's an education, anything tangible that you're studying, you're working on. I mean, this is a very, very broad what I got. So this might resonate with many or just a handful. I'm not picking up any particular area. This is something that is regarding your life purpose that you're working on, that I'm catching or picking up on. So you're being admired for this, and you're continuing to work very hard. You're becoming an expert, really, in your craft and what you're doing regarding this area. This is your sole purpose. You're pretty much, for this month of November, really on your soul path. You're working hard. This is tangible. You feel it, and it's in your bones. So your problem coming up is that something's going to happen where you get a lack of vision. You get uninspired. You can't see clearly. And that's when we get stuck, isn't it? We're going so well, we're so refined, we're getting praise, and then a roadblock out of nowhere. And it happens because we're being tested, we're being challenged. And it's frustrating, yes, but it is a beautiful thing because you know you can get over this, and it's what you need, that stuckness, enable to. It's such a good feeling when you can overcome that. So let's see what exactly, what's coming in for your animal spirit guides. You got Coyote, the coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Okay. So you could be very, 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 very serious. We got the earth energy, we got the fire energy, and we got the air energy. So we got a lot of thinking, we got a lot of passion, but at the same time, it's focused, it's concentrated, it's staying rooted and grounded. So that's very, very cool. So the only thing is, see, with that earth energy, you just want to keep going, 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 and you get exhausted. And it's not, maybe you're not physically exhausted, you're not mentally exhausted, but you burn out and you run out of ideas. That's because you got to take a rest. You got to take a break. Use that, tap into that fire energy, because they're all about play. They like to flirt and have fun and play games. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So this is going to give you inspiration. Take a step back from what you're working on. You're doing excellent what you're doing. You're getting praise. You're doing your hard work. You're focused. You're consistent. It's time for a break. If this hasn't happened yet for November, and it does happen the next few days, the next few weeks, remember, just take a time out. It's what your guides are telling you. Take a time out, go have some fun and go play, and you're going to get some inspiration. You're going to come back motivated in a different, pleasant way. And you got deer. Okay. I was just short of saying this, and it came out. With the frustration, when you're trying to hone your craft, what you're into, and then you get a lack of ideas, you get a lack of inspiration, you just hit a brick wall. Sometimes we can be mean to the people that are trying to help us, that are trying to give us advice. My husband is like this all the time. I get frustrated with myself. I don't want to take a break, and he makes suggestions. And sometimes I snap at him, and it's mean. It's not okay to do that. And then you start feeling guilty. I know I start feeling guilty when I start snapping at someone because I'm frustrated with myself. But they're just trying to help. So this is a reminder to, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Take a pause, slow it down. And you have the mountain goat. Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So you may be wanting to overcompensate. If you do snap at your loved one, your friends or your family or whomever, they're just trying to help you or assist you, give you suggestions, and some people can be really, really like their words, your words, they can hurt. I've been told this, so I can relate. And then what this card is telling me is that you're possibly really gonna say some hurtful things, and you're giving more time to your project, which is that is the area of unfaithfulness. And you're being unfaithful to yourself as well by not giving yourself that desired, needed rest, contemplation. We need fun and joy, and we're always work. It gets taken out of. We need our balance. We need balance. And fighting for love, this when I said it, I just picture that you snapping at the person suggesting. This could be your child, brother or sister, obviously your spouse or your partner. It doesn't Unfaithfulness doesn't necessarily mean that you are unfaithful. I actually do not pick up on that at all. I pick up on an individual, you, being unfaithful in the way where you're dedicated to your work. Your work is priority, and not that person that is there for you day in and day out. They support you, and then you try to overcompensate. The mountain goat is saying that after this, you try to overcompensate by being passionate and trying to be so loving and just too much for them. Like it comes off as fake, or it becomes obvious what you're doing. You're overcompensating for how you treated them. Now, the last card I have for you is clarity. And I love how it is number 36, because it adds up to 9, and 9, it's like you're almost there, okay? You're almost at a level of completion. It's just this time to focus. Be clear with your intentions. What are your intentions? What is your desire? What is your purpose in this area of your life, your soul purpose? What is it that you're lacking, that you're seeking clarity on? You'll get it when you just rest and go have a good time. It's as simple as that, really. The Herkimer diamond, they're small little diamonds, and they're very high vibrational. What they do is they remove our blockages in order for us to go. This is a reinforcing card regarding the Eight of Pentacles, working on your life purpose. So if you don't take your break, this blockages could be built up in your chakras, and then you get prevented from progressing in your purpose. So, and then what happens is, congestion of life comes in, and then you slowly forget about it. Months or years go by, and you say, hey, I was working on that project. I really loved it. What happened? It's very simple how things can slip out of our grasp. I don't mean to be so deep and hard with that. This was supposed to be more lighter, but I do pick up on a lot of loving energy. This card in particular has to do with your crown chakra. So, but this card is green, so I'm also picking up on the heart energy. And I love, if you're a viewer of mine, if you're a subscriber, you know that I love the green and purple, because it's a communication between us and 3D into the spiritual angelic realm of 5D. So it's like I guess like a wormhole. I envision. So when I try to send up, I think of those colors, and then whenever the messages come down, they come out through the heart chakra, and then they go up through the crown chakra. If that makes sense. So yeah, focus on your crown chakra, relax, go have some fun, and go live a little. Go love and just be with your partner, be with your friends and your family. Just take a break, and then when you come back to your craft, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, pile one. Owie, I just hit my knuckle. Okay, pile one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you enjoyed it and liked it, please subscribe, comment below, and I'll check you out next time. Okay, this is for pile 2. I believe this is a garnet type of tumbled stone. It's low grade, but pile 2. And what do we have? We have Page of Wands reversed. This is what's going on in the month of November. This month. We got Three of Cups reversed. And we have the Queen of Cups. So this is likely outcome. The middle card is going on now. Okay, before I get into the animal cards, let's go into the tarot. Oh, shoot. Excuse me. Okay, now we got fire energy and we have a lot of water energy. And I'm picking up that this is in your chart, my friend. You are either Cancer, Scorpio, what's that other? Pisces. My mother's a Pisces. But I sense that you also have some fire in your chart. So maybe you're on a cusp of Sagittarius. Okay, but you can also have obviously either Leo or Aries, any placement of that in your chart. But that's what's mainly picking up, that's the energies I'm picking up on that's influencing on this reading. Doesn't have to be, it's a general reading. So the Page of Wands, this is indicating to me that there's a bully, you're being bullied. Someone that is extremely immature has come into your life, and for whatever reason, they zoned in on you. I was gonna say that maybe you're stuck, but with the Three of Cups reversed, I'm really feeling like you're being bullied. That's not cool. Not cool at all. I can't find why. I can't pick up on why. There's a group, you're feeling bullied by a group, and this group, it's not like they're new friends or acquaintances that I'm feeling. You're past that point, but it was unexpected. So that's why you don't quite understand how to handle it. And maybe it's more than what you anticipated. Maybe you had, you have been a butt of a joke before. We all have. We all been part of a bit of a hazing, but we know when to respect ourselves and draw the line. We know what we can take. So there's an inconsistency here, but it's recommended that you need to, if you do have faithful friends and loyal friends. So maybe you have stopped talking to them for a while or stopped hanging out. And that's the beauty of discovering friendship. You should reconnect with those friends, whoever's popping in your mind right now. You should try to reconnect with them, because that's the beautiful thing about friendships. True friendship, no matter who it is or who this resonates with, true friendship is really based on unconditional love, whether it's with one person or a group of people. The fact that you can have an argument and then resolve it, or maybe you drift away because, your best friend just starts hanging out with another person, or people change, style, interests, they just do, and people drift apart. However, true friendship, true loving people, they always, no matter what, will always do the rounds. I have many friends where I won't talk for years, months, and it's just incredible because it's right where we left off. That's true friendship. And very, very different. Very, in time, we grow apart, different interests, but that's the beautiful thing. You can talk about that kind of thing and come back together. What have you been on? What have you learned about? What piques your interest now? Share with me. Let's do it. So connect with one of your friends that you've may have drifted apart from. And with the Queen of Cups following this, the advice is really to look within yourself, connect with your intuition, and provide yourself with some self-love. Self-love. And it'd also be good, an older woman in your life that you trust. You could pick, older women do tend to be more intuitive. They've gone through experiences of life. And whether they practice it or not, life kind of forces people unknowingly to build intuition. This is my opinion. But talking with an older woman, they give you insight, and unknowingly they do tend to guide you in connecting with your intuition. So that's another thing. If you don't feel comfortable going back to maybe older friends that may have drifted away, talk to an older woman in your life and get some, not even just hang out and see what comes about, because it's not good to hide. Don't hide away. But I'm not picking up on that energy. I don't know why I would say that. What does your animal spirit cards have to say? Well, you got Orca Whale, Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Okay. And you also have Buffalo. Be thankful for all you have. And you also have Bison. Okay, you have a lot of the bison is very, very, for the Native Americans, they're very, very spiritual. They're very highly regarded. So Bison says, recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. So, this seems to me that this group of friends, if you connect, I really am picking up a lot of reconnecting with a different group. This is not a healthy group that you've been hanging around, or the bully. You really need to go to your loyal friends and be brave about what you need to tell them. I'm picking up that this is probably a more serious situation than that I feel that I'm picking up. I just feel that you are like you're embarrassed. You don't want to tell anyone that you're being bullied or they're picking on you, or you can't take what they're dishing out because you're not willing to give it back, if you catch my drift. So this is important. It's important to go and speak with someone, a friend. There's a friend that you should go and talk to, and you'll be thankful that you did. This month, you're reconnecting, you're coming back to a place where you are recognizing what you had in the past, and you want that back, and it never left. It never left. And you have communication. Unbelievable. That's wonderful. If this is wonderful because I am feeling that you do want to reach out to your friends of the past, the friends that you drifted away from. You are brave enough to communicate to them. You don't have to tell them what this new person or these new group of friends have been doing. It doesn't have to start off that way. Eventually, you can communicate that. However, what I also pick up on, you are divided. You enjoy this group of friends. Because that's what I'm picking up on, that this is a new group of friends. Not fairly new, but a few months have gone by and you guys are past that breaking ice point, and we're enough where you guys know each other's likes and dislikes. And I don't know if you go to school together, your kids go to school together, maybe you guys have a hobby together in the class you met at, maybe you work together, schooling. I don't know. There's a place where you guys see each other routinely, which is how you met and how you guys came together and became friends. Now, I just want to say this. My son, he's in elementary school. He's 7 years old. He recently got a new group of friends. And just this week, he met these people, these kiddos, back in the beginning of August when school just began. And now we're in, we just got into November. So, a few months have gone by, and these new group of kids that he's hanging out with that he really likes, now they're picking on him. They play soccer together, and quarrels happen, little arguments. And he started telling me that one of the boys, he gets his other friends in together and they start beating him up. They punch him, they tackle him. One of them pulled his shirt and was choking him. It escalated to biting. This is in 1 week. So, everything is resolved, but I just want to mention that you don't have to take anything. You speak up and you be brave, because that's what my son did. He spoke up. He thought he was doing a good thing by not saying anything to me or to the proctors or to the teachers. He didn't want to be a snitch. It's like, nah, that's not the way it goes down. It's not the way it goes down. It's like a virus. You got one bad weed spreading. You got to correct that or get rid of it. So that could be all that it is. Communicate something, okay? You got to communicate to that group of friends. Obviously, you have to be an older person to be checking out my channel right now. Got to have the courage, be brave enough to face these individuals, because it, just like in my son's case, it could really just be one, the leader, and all the rest follow. And all you got to do is talk to that one within the group that doesn't want to follow, but feels obliged to follow. And if you just talk to that one, it's like all the rest will speak. Like they all agree, like, let's tone it down. We shouldn't be doing this. There's reasonable ways to settle things. It's not turning the group of friends against the bully. I mean, you are connected in a way with divinity. So find your voice. You're brave enough, you're strong enough, you're courageous enough. You're going through this to overcome it. And I believe in you. It's scary, but I've been there before.